Hello, my name is Leilani, and in this video I'll be demonstrating how to make a paper fortune teller, also known as a cootie catcher. It's a very simple origami project that's pretty fun and easy to personalize. By the end of this video, you'll know how to fold from a normal singular piece of paper, label correctly, and even come up with your own fun predictions. Okay, so things you'll need a piece of paper, preferably square, but here I have a rectangular piece that'll show how you can make into a square. Scissors are optional, and then something to color with so you can personalize your fortune teller. Okay, so now we're gonna get started. So first, this is just a sheet of paper, and if you don't, this is where scissors are optional. The first thing we're going to do is turn it into a square. So we'll fold it triangularly, and here's where it's important to make sure that you line up the paper properly. Since we're trying to make a square, we're just folding this triangle into itself, and that'll give us a perfect square. I'll indent the paper, and this is where I said scissors are optional, as we have this excess right here, and if you fold it over and line it up to where the triangle ends on the other side, that is where we'll need to cut this excess off. Or you can just keep going over the indent, and as you'll see I do, I'm gonna flip it over and flip it over one more time and go over the indent each time. This is what makes it easier to tear away. And I'll do it one last time, and then I'll hold the paper right here, and with my right hand I'll hold this piece firm, and with my left hand I'll tear it away slowly from the main piece. And there we go. See, a little bit still stuck on, but that's okay because you can just tear it kind of off. It doesn't have to be completely perfect, just the main thing that we have are square. And here you can see the indent vertically, so we'll have that centered right here. There, you can see a little better now. And then I'll fold the page horizontally, making sure it lines up right here at the bottom, and then indent the paper halfway. You can see right here on both sides it lines up. We'll open up the paper again, and now we'll have two lines, one going down and one going across. So now we will bring each of these four corners to the center and try to make them evenly and try not to overlap them. So this will help in our next step. So each time you do it, make sure to indent. And I like to rotate the paper because it makes it easier. So again, indent, rotate, bring to the center, indent, rotate, and bring to the center. And make sure they're not overlapping because it makes it harder for our next step. Now that we have it all indented, we're going to flip it over, where again we'll have four corners, and we're going to bring them to the middle. So again, we're going to bring them all here, indent, 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 and if it folds over, just straighten it out, indent. So now we'll have something like this, and now it doesn't matter which way you fold it. You can fold it as long as it gets folded in half, because we'll have two sides right here that flip open. But if you decide to do it the other way, it will be the same. This is where it might get a little tricky because you need to open it like this, and it might be a little hard on the other side because it's already open. So you just have to kind of maneuver your fingers to do it. So I like to close it and just work my fingers in it, and just kind of, it might be a little awkward at first because you have to get all four fingers in there, and then if there's any wrinkles here, you could just straighten them out. And then you should have something like this. I'll open it back up. You can see here. And then if you open it this way, I labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then if you go the other way, I labeled it 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if you open it, then you can put whatever you want. I just chose to put some little drawings. And that is the end of my video. Thank you for watching.